Hello everyone, welcome to Yoga with Ray. I'm Andrea and this is Ray. Today we have a 45-minute yoga flow practice. We'll do some lengthening, some strengthening, and some balancing today. All we'll need is a mat. Whenever you're ready, we'll get started. And we'll start standing today. You can be at the top of your mat if you'd like, if that's helpful. Take a moment to take some little movements, maybe rolling your shoulders, even rocking the weight right to left a few times, just noticing the feeling of your feet pushing down. And as we go forward today, always the option, take rests, take breaks anytime you want, listen to your body, and adjust as needed. And eventually, when you're feeling ready, you can settle into stillness in this mountain pose, Tadasana. Strong footprints on the mat, allowing to let the weight rest equally in inner and outer foot, front and back of foot. Toes are relaxed down, feeling loose. An option to close your eyes. If your knee joints are locked out right now, tiny micro bend at the knees. Slight engagement of your core muscles. Imagine belly button lifting in and up towards your spine. And shoulders soften down and gently draw back. Maybe your palms spin towards the front of the room. Head stacked on top of the spine, nice long neck. With each breath in, imagine your spine can lengthen and get taller. As you breathe out, feel the pressure downward into the feet. Inhaling to create length. And exhale that sensation of grounding down. About 2 more deep breaths. Option to bring in an audible Ujjayi breath. Slight constriction at the back of the throat, hearing the air move in and out. You're welcome to open the eyes or keep them closed. We'll add on to our breath. Inhale, let the arms rise overhead. Big stretch like you're reaching for the ceiling. And then exhale, relax right down where you started, mountain pose. Still that feeling of lengthening your spine as your arms rise. Exhale, pressure into the feet as the arms relax. Good. One more time like that, really expanding up through the arms. Stretch a little higher this time. And then exhale, return down to your mountain pose. Good. Right hand to right hip. Let's inhale just the left arm up this time. Exhale, make it a side bend, big stretch up and then over to your right side. Hips might even press out to the left. Draw in through the core. Very nice. We'll inhale, take it up to the top. And exhale, place your hand on your hip. Other side, right arm lifts with our in-breath. First, finding as much upward length as you can. And then nice, strong core. Start to lean up and over towards your left. Hips might press over to your right, just slightly. Engage the core. Very nice. Let's inhale it up to the top. And then exhale, release. Both arms come down by your side. Give your shoulders a little roll. Release tension. And we'll take our arms out wide to the sides. Big stretch, not only out, but also the feeling of pulling back. So your hands go a little behind your shoulders, stretching your chest. This will be our in-breath here. Puff up the chest. As you exhale, slight bend to the knees, round your spine. Give yourself a hug. So hands come across to opposite shoulders. As you inhale, straight legs, open chest, core strong. Open the arms. And then exhale to switch the crossing of your arms. Little bear hug, slight bend to the knees, round it out. Good. 2 more, once on each side. Inhale, open up. Exhale, let your spine round. Good. Last time like this. Swapping so the other arm goes on top. Very nice. Final breath in, open it out wide. Stay here, push into the heels. Feel your glutes engage. Draw the hands back a little bit more. Inhale here. And then exhale, relax the arms. Good. Top edge of your mat. Let's inhale, arms overhead. And this time, exhale, twist, turn to your right with bent elbows. Cactus arms. Very nice. We'll inhale back up to the top. Exhale, other side. Core engaged as you find that cactus twist. Very good. This time we'll inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, forward bend. Might feel good to bend your knees here. Let's let the feet walk apart from each other just a little bit further. Hang in ragdoll pose for a moment. Maybe a little rock or sway here. Give your head a shake. And then even out those movements so you can come right back to the center of your mat. Let's inch our feet in a little closer, hips width or all the way together. As you inhale, longer spine like you're creating an L shape with the body. And then exhale, find your deeper fold. Good. Inhale, flat back, strong core. And then exhale, fold all the way down. Let's take our hands to our mat. Step both feet back to a high plank. And then lower your knees down to the mat for a moment. Allow some movement side to side, warm up the hips, front to back, some movement at the wrists. You could add in a few cow and cat poses here, some more movement at our spine. One more breath for freestyle movement here. And then we'll land right back at center for tabletop, shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. Start to engage the core muscles a little bit more and take your right leg back behind you. Nice, long, strong leg. Let's lift it off of the floor. More stable, two hands down. Otherwise, take your left arm to the front. Deep breath in. Exhale, let's bring knee to nose, round and pull. Very nice. Inhale, push the heel back. Maybe reach forward, and then exhale, tuck and round. Focus on the core for one more round of movement. Very nice. We'll land in our long, strong stretch, heel kicking back, maybe hand to the front. If you'd like to stay here, that's great. Extra challenge, you could bend your back leg, that's your right leg. Maybe take your left hand either towards the foot, or if it's close enough, you could hold on. And if you caught the foot, start to kick up and back. This one can get a little wobbly, so no worries if it feels tippy. Good. Last breath in here. As gently as you can, let's release hand and knee back to the ground. Take a little rock to reset. And then right back to tabletop. Core strong first. Then let's extend our left leg back. Float the toes off the ground, and then you choose hand to the floor or right arm forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, even stronger core when you're pulling. Good. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, flexion of our spine, contracting the front core. Good. One more time in motion. And we'll land in that stretched out position. Nice smooth breath here, great place to stay, or if you're adding that bind, bend the top leg, stretch your right hand back. Maybe it's reaching back or catching the foot. If you're holding on, let's kick back, create a little more space. Good, deep breath in here. Exhale, your smoothest release, just floating yourself back to your tabletop. One breath for movement. And then let's put the weight in our knees for a moment. Flip your palms up so your fingers point in, your palms face up towards your face. And then the more weight you put in your hands, maybe the more intense this stretch becomes. You can also curl your fingers in and out as if you're making a fist, and then flattening the back of the fingers down. Good, nice long fingers. Let's lean back to our knees, release the weight from the hands, and put the hands back to their natural position. First fingers forward, palms down. Shift forward. When you're ready, let's tuck the toes and find our down dog. Maybe a little step back or some movement here. Shake out your head for a moment. And here in down dog, we have this inverted V shape. Our hands and our feet are our strong base. And our tailbone hips are lifting towards the ceiling. When you feel ready for some stillness, you can pause your movement and take a lot of weight into your first finger and your thumb. Let your head just hang down so you can see your feet behind you. And then gently push your chest back towards your thighs to help lift the hips. Totally fine if your heels are not down. Your breath in, let's rise up onto our tiptoes. And then exhale, press the heels as far as they comfortably go towards the floor. Good, again like that, inhale, rise up to the toes. Exhale, pushing down. This time, inhale, shift forward, shoulders over wrists for a plank. Exhale, let's lower our knees, bend our arms, and lie all the way down. Setting up for cobra, feet together, push them down. Inhale, just the chest peeling up. Exhale, release, tap your chin to the mat. Good, we got 2 more like this, rolling up gently. Exhale, soften. Super light on our hands. Last one like this. Inhale, lift. And exhale, chest to the mat. Let's use our next inhale to press up to your plank. Could be on your knees or even up on your toes. And exhale will take us back to downward facing dog. Full breath in here. Open mouth, exhale. One more together. Let it go. Good. Your breath in, rise up to your tiptoes, bend your knees, and take a walk, feet forward to the top of your mat, back to your hands. And once you've arrived, nice long spine, inhale to your half lift. Good. Exhale, deeper fold. And then all the way up. I like to bend the knees as I stand. Inhale, arms overhead. Good. Exhale, palms together at center. Full breath in. And full breath out. Very nice. Let's inhale the arms back up to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms twist to your right side. Feel the core engage. Very nice. Inhale, back up. Maybe look to the hands. Exhale to the other side, left. Great. Inhale, back to center. Lengthen upward. Exhale, forward bend all the way down. Halfway up with the inhale. Exhale, 2 strong handprints to your mat. Let's step it back to our plank. And imagine the backs of the knees lifting if you're choosing to have them up today. Hands, arms are strong, trying to press the chest higher and higher. Very nice. One more in-breath with this core strength. Exhale, let's take our knees down and chest down to the mat. 1 cobra this time. Inhale to lift. Exhale, relax. Good. Tuck your toes. Inhale back to your version of the plank. Very nice. Exhale, down dog. Deep breathing. And feel your hands staying strong. Equal weight in both hands. Inhale, right leg up behind you. And then exhale, take your biggest step forward, right foot to right hand. If it doesn't make it there, use your hand, help it out. Let's take our back heel down like a warrior 1. So we have both feet on the ground. Inhale, stand up. Take your time, your pace of movement. And at the top, square the hips, turning forward. Eventually, arms in the air. Nice, strong bend in our right leg. And you're welcome to stay here at center. You could take your gaze up, feeling of lifting up and gently leaning your shoulders and your upper back back. Feeling of length. Very nice. If you took that back bend, we'll inhale to reach straight up, look forward. Great job. Exhale, hands to your mat. Our flows are always optional. If you want to add one here, we'll lift the back heel up, hop the foot, step our right foot back to meet the left. Just like before, knees down, lie down, or this time you can shift forward, lower halfway, chaturanga, low plank. From there, you would flip to the tops of the feet, keeping the knees and thighs elevated, up dog. And we'll all meet back in down dog. Great time to check in with your breath. Relax through the head. And then equal weight in both hands. Let's inhale our left foot up behind us. Stretch it high. Good. Exhale, round the spine. Look forward. Right tiptoes. Big step. Try to make it to your hand. And then just assist the foot as needed. Right heel goes down like our warrior one. And then we inhale, stand tall. Shoulders soften. Square the hips forward. And find your gaze point, sometimes called the drishti, a gaze point, something not moving to focus on. And if you'd like to add that slight upper back bend, maybe gaze higher, the feeling of lifting up and then leaning back, as if there's something back behind you to lie onto. Keep the front thigh strong. Good. If you took that back bend, we'll inhale, release the back bend. Exhale, nice and smooth, hands to the mat. Your choice, skip the flow or add your version here. Any of the variations we've taken or add on to make it your own. Exhale, we bend. Inhale, lift. And then back to down dog. Breathing deeply here. Always the option to rest with your knees on the mat when we're in down dog. When you feel ready, inhale up to your tiptoes. Look towards your hand and start to bend and stretch the legs so the hips really sink back behind you and then lift to the sky. You're welcome to just take a little step closer, maybe 6 inches closer so you can get more range of motion. And then up to you. You could walk forward, you could take a big step, or you could try taking that springing motion and hopping your feet towards your hands. Very good. Halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Let's come on all the way to the top. Big stretch up. Exhale, palms together for a moment. Return to the breath. Inhale, lengthening upward. Exhale, press into the feet. Very nice. With your breath in, arms go back overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, we'll bow down. Good. Halfway up with our inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fingers to the ground. This time, let's just step our left foot back behind us. And we want a pretty far step, just like you would for your plank, so you can hop it or wiggle it back. We'll start with our back knee down, untuck the toes. Option to stay low, or if your knee is okay with lifting, we'll take the arms up for Anjaneyasana. And this one does put a little pressure in the knee, so if it's not feeling good, you can always put your hands down. You could also add some cushion under your knee. And maybe that feeling of looking up, leaning back, taking a long spine lean. Good. Start to activate your core a little bit more. Last breath in here. As you exhale, palms together at center chest. Take your elbows as wide to the sides as possible. We'll lean forward at our waist. Look towards your right side and then gently turn. If it's comfortable to hook your elbow outside your thigh, that's great. If not, we'll place our right hand to our right thigh instead. And then reactivate your core as if you're trying to lift your belly away from your front thigh. Strong breath here in the twist. And now think of lengthening the spine as you breathe in and strengthening the core as you breathe out. Extra challenge variation, tuck your back toes under, Let the back knee lift. Sometimes that means the hand goes down to the ground for a moment to keep you stable. And if you chose to come up today, reactivate the core, that feeling of lifting away from your thigh. Breathe through sensation here. Very nice. Last breath in to lengthen the spine. Great job. Exhale, let's take 2 hands to the inside of our right foot and we'll pivot, turn to the left side of our mat here. Your feet might be uneven, so just give one a little hop, even amount for this wide-legged fold. And try to have your feet either parallel to each other or even turned in a little bit. And you have a few breaths here. You could hang out in your fold. You could take a different arm variation. You could add some movement. If you're finding yourself distracted, no worries. Just keep resetting awareness back to either breath or sensation. Let's take one more deep breath here. And with your next inhale, bring your hands out in front of your feet a little bit. You can always add something under your hands to give you more length. Super light on your hands, as if you really don't even need them to be touching down right now. Feet take the weight. Activate your core muscles, and let's use our next inhale to stand up, reach the arms overhead. Perfect. Exhale, warrior 2 with your right foot turning to the top of your mat. So the front foot will turn forward, back foot will stay about the same. Start to sink into your front knee. And anytime you need a break, you can always stretch out that front leg. Sink in when you're ready. Gaze is over our front hand. And let's flip our right palm so it turns up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right arm stretching up and back. Deeper breath in. Exhale, reach your right arm forward. Lean your body along with that arm. And then eventually right arm could relax, landing on the thigh or even inside your foot. Let's take our left arm up towards the ceiling here for side angle pose. Any extra variations you want to add with the top arm, feel free. Draw your core muscles in. If your hips popped out behind you towards the right side, just pull back towards center. Let's all extend our left arm up if it's not already there. Use your inhale to reverse your warrior. It might feel good to stretch your right leg for a moment. Good. Let's return to our warrior 2. So front leg sinks down, arms open wide. 3 rounds with our breath here. We'll inhale to the reverse warrior. Exhale to your version of side angle pose. Good. Just flowing right along. Inhale up and back. Exhale. Use the core to create side body length. One more time like that. Good. We'll pause in this side angle pose. Let both hands come down to the ground. If you'd like to add your flow, slowly peel your back heel up. Step it back to the plank. Full breath in here. Exhale, maybe bending the arms for your flow. Chest lifts. And we'll meet in down dog. Nice work, everyone. Deep breath in. Open mouth, release. One more time. Maybe flutter the lips. Good. Back to your Ujjayi breath through the nose. And then start to rise up to your tiptoes. Feel the weight shifting towards your hands. Usually helpful to look forward. We'll take those bends at the knees, a little buoyancy. If If you want to go for the hop, feel free. Otherwise, stepping or walking, always available for you. Good. Halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Let's come on up all the way to the top. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, palms together. A moment to reset. Connect with your breath, with sensation. And we'll prepare for the other side. Next in-breath, arms take their stretch high to the sky. Exhale, engage your core as you fold down. Good. Halfway lift, get longer. Exhale, bend the knees, light fingers. Let's step our right foot back this time. And again, we want a pretty big step, so maybe a little hop to make that a little wider. Soften your back knee. Either stay here or take it up, Anjaneyasana. Adjust as needed so your back knee feels comfortable. And here we're thinking of allowing the hips to sink forward in through the core, maybe that upward, backward lean. Let your face be really relaxed here. A last breath in like this. Exhale, nice and smooth. Two palms together. Take your elbows as wide as they go, like they're pointing out to the sides of the room. And once your thumbs come into your chest, engage your core. Let's lean forward. Look to your left. Find your version of the twist. If the elbow hooks, that's perfect. If not, hand to thigh. And then start to lift your chest back toward your thumbs. Belly comes a little higher. And this will be more stable here with your back knee down. Extra challenge, you can tuck your toes, push that knee off the ground. And then once again, we'll lift through the core, trying to press away from the ground. A little bit of strength involved here, pressing into the feet, lengthening our spine with every breath. Very nice. Last breath in, longest spine. Exhale, slowly release your twist. Hands come to the inside of our left foot. Let's pivot to the right edge of our mat. And you might need to move your feet around a little bit to be comfortable here. Feet parallel or turned in. This is our wide-legged fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Now offer some movement this time. Feel free to take this with your hands on the floor, hands lifted, or hands on something nearby. Let's bend into our right knee. Start to lengthen the inner left leg. And then pass through center. Moving to the other side, bend the knee, lean. Good. Your feet could stay flat, or if you want to start to take your hips down lower, you might start to lift the toes or the heels off the ground. Work with your range of motion here. If there's anywhere it feels good to hang out for a moment, you can always pause. Start to even out your motions. When you feel even, we'll gently return back to our wide-legged fold. And then bring your hands a little out in front of your feet. Start to lengthen your spine, super light on your hands, so light you don't even need them to touch down. Strong core. Let's lead with the chest. Inhale, stand up, arms overhead. And this time, exhale, turn your left foot to the top of your mat. Bend into your knee. Open the arms. Warrior two. We're aiming for this front knee to be right over our heel, so bend in. Core muscles draw in and up. We have shoulders right over our hips. And our gaze point is forward. Let's flip our left palm, turn it up. Inhale, reverse warrior, leaning up and back. Always the option to stretch out your leg. Good. Good. One more in-breath here. Exhale, keep your core strong. Lean yourself forward, really stretching and lengthening left side. Eventually, left arm could come onto your thigh or just inside your thigh. Right arm up or any other arm variation here. Side angle pose. Think of firming down into your back foot, pinky edge pressing into the ground. And a lot of strength here in our front thigh. Keep breathing through that sensation. Very nice. Next inhale, let's reverse. Might feel good to stretch your left leg for a moment. Deep breathing. And then slowly return to warrior two. Use your best form. 3 rounds with our breath here. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm lifts. And then exhale, hinge forward to your side angle pose. Very nice core strength to make this smooth. Inhale, reverse. All breath out as you extend forward. Very good. Last time here. And from our side angle pose, you can let your hands relax back down to the mat. Take a moment to decide if you'd like to flow or meet us in down dog. Exhale to bend. Inhale to lift. And downward facing dog. Full deep breathing. Option to bring your knees out for child's pose. Bow the head. If that sequence felt challenging, notice how your mind reacted to that challenge. Deepen your breath. And we'll all meet in this child's pose. If you're not already here, come down when you're ready. If you're down to the ground already, take a little lift of your forehead. Let's slide our right arm underneath our left shoulder. Gaze can follow your hand over to the left, and then maybe shoulder or head soften down. As you inhale, let the side of the head lift up, unwrap your right arm, bring it forward. And then exhale, left arm goes onto your right shoulder, maybe softening shoulder or side of head. If your left shoulder is scrunched up by your ears, aim to draw it down towards your feet, a little more space at the neck. Very nice. Next inhale, let the head lift, unwrap your arm, bring both hands forward. We'll shift forward to our tabletop. Knees might come in a little bit if they're still out wide. Tuck your toes, and when you're ready, make your way to down dog. You can walk, step, or hop your way forward. Feet come into your hands. And then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Come on all the way up to the top. Big stretch, arms overhead. And exhale, palms together. One breath in. And out. Good. Tree pose for balance. Let's take our hands to our hips. Put the weight in your left foot. Let your right toes get really light on your mat and then open your right knee out. You can leave it here on the floor. You could slide up under your knee, or you could lift all the way up over your knee, maybe using your hand. We try to avoid putting sideways pressure on the knee, so anywhere above or below. If you want to add arm variations, feel free. Eyes closed for the extra balance challenge. Good. Let's think really smooth release. Last breath in. Exhale, right knee forward and slowly lower it all down. Nice work. All right, give your shoulders a roll, hands to hips. Unweight your left foot really light. Open the knee out, and then you choose toes to the floor, foot to the inner calf, or go all the way over your knee, foot pressing to thigh. Hands to hips might help create stability or add on if you want. And if you can find something to look at that's not moving, that's said to help with balance. Lengthen upward through the crown of your head. Push down into your heel. Super smooth. Last breath in. Exhale. How smooth can you be? Knee forward and guide the foot down gently. Great work, everyone. Let's inhale our arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward bend. Good. Halfway lift, get long. And then exhale, take a seat down onto the mat. And we'll take a 10 count to lower onto our backs today. Hands behind you, feet on the mat will be more supportive. If you want a little extra for your core, you could go for your boat pose with the arms or legs lifting into the air. So choose what option works for you. Let's all bring our chest forward here, slowly lowering for 9, 8, good, 7, getting longer, 6, 5, you got this, 4, 3, 2, nice, soft release. Relax everything here. And then we'll bend our knees, preparing for a round of bridge pose. Knees bent, feet to the mat, arms by the sides. Let's look up. Inhale, roll your spine up off the mat. So the shoulders and the feet and the arms are pushing down to help elevate your hips. Imagine your heels pushing both down and away from you to help bring your chest towards your chin. Good. One more in-breath, lift higher. Exhale, let's round the spine, slowly releasing the body to the ground. Keep your feet down here. Let's give our knees a little rock side to side. And we'll do one more back bend today. Bridge pose is a great option if you'd like it. If you have a wheel pose in your practice or if you want to give it a try today, same setup with the legs. Arms would reach up, flex at your wrists. Bend your arms so your fingers are almost trying to tuck under your shoulders behind you. From here, we squeeze the elbows towards our head. Step 1 would look pretty much like a bridge pose, hips lifting up. Step 2, maybe really light on the top of your head. And step 3, if it's good for you today, head might lift. If your head did come off the ground when you feel ready to come down, you just go chin to chest first. Nice and smooth. Bend the arms like a push-up and let your back body roll back where it started. Until then, you can pause at the top. And for this one, it's up to you when you'd like to come down. Back body strengthening here. Maybe 1 to 2 more breaths. Smooth landing, chin to chest when you're releasing. Feet stay down for a moment, but a rock of our legs here. And then make your way back to center. When you're ready, happy baby pose. We'll bring our knees in, heels in the air, hold the backs of the legs, the shins, or even the feet. And then guide the knees down. Maybe a rock side to side. Rock back to center. Guide your legs in towards each other. Give your legs a little hug. Deep breath in. Good. Exhale, feet to the ground. Bring your arms or your elbows out wide to the sides on the ground beside you. And let's walk our feet a little bit over to our left. Little heel toe, heel toe. Lift your hips up so they also move just a little to the left. And then we'll bring our knees in. Rock our legs to the right. Maybe your outer leg comes down. If not, just adjust the legs forward. We'll pause here in this twist for a moment. Deepen the breath. And then gaze up, engage your core. When you're ready, roll onto your back. Put your feet back to the ground. And then we'll bring everything back to the middle of the mat first. And then feet go to your right. Hips a little bit up and over to your right. Bring the knees in. Let the legs slowly rock to your left. Adjust as needed. Supine twists. Soften the shoulders. Deepen the breath. Engage the core muscles. Gently come onto your back. Feet to the mat. Let's readjust, recenter our body. If there's any extra movement you want to add in here, please feel free. Otherwise, we'll land in our final resting position. This is Shavasana, corpse pose. Traditionally taken with the legs straight, arms by the sides. But if that's not feeling good today, you can always readjust. You can let go of any controlled breath you've been working with. Natural rhythm. Maybe eyes closed. Imagine any remaining tension from your face starts to release away. Imagine the muscles of your face feeling loose over the bones. And imagine a feeling of serenity and content starts to enter your face. Imagine that feeling of content and serene grows so strong that it starts to radiate out from your face into the back of the head, the neck, shoulders and arms, filling your chest and your ribs, abdominal cavity, down into the hips, upper legs, knees, shins and calves, ankles and feet. Full body feeling heavy, feeling relaxed, feeling content. imagine that feeling grows so strong in the body that it's starting to radiate out to fill the space around you. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Slowly, gently allow some movements to re-enter your body. Might feel good to take a full body stretch for a moment. Lengthen the arms back, toes forward. Deeper breath in. And exhale, knees to chest. Option to rock to your side, fetal position. And take your time to press your way up to any comfortable seated position. We'll finish today with 2 cleansing breaths together, in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you inhale, big stretch, arms overhead. Exhale through the mouth. One more. Thank you all so much for practicing with me today. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much. Namaste. Great work today, everyone. See you soon. Goodbye.